Hello and welcome back to the Picky Swede. Today we have the Abus 165-40. It's a code padlock with 4 code discs. And you know, in my video 21 we decoded this. It's an Abus 158. You can see the video right here. And this one we decoded using this, a piece of beer can that we just cut with a normal pair of scissors to a small feeler gauge. And the way you decoded this lock is by feeling above the code wheel here and looking for a flat surface, and then add the number 5 to the code wheel to turn it 180 degrees. This lock, however, is different because first of all, it doesn't have the flat surface in between here that you can feel, and the locking mechanism is in here. So if you feel anything here with your gauge, you have to turn it 90 degrees. And how do you do that? Yeah, you add the number 2.5. How do I add the number 2.5 to a disc lock with only full numbers, you ask? Well, here is the trick. You will put your feeler gauge in between the code wheel and the lock housing on the top side of the code wheel. Put it in here. And you are looking for a small tip. And when you find it, you add 2.5. Because each of the tips is located here in between the numbers. So you have to stop the wheel in between two numbers, and if I add 2.5 here, I have a half, 1 and 2. That's how you add 2.5 to this padlock. So right now it's open and the code is currently 000, and we want to change that so we can decode it, and we will cover it up. But before we do that, let's just examine the lock. It says here, or the shackle doesn't say that it's hardened. Let's find out if it is, or if Abus has made a padlock without hardened shackle. Oh my, they haven't. It's not hardened. But they didn't lie about it. Doesn't say it is hardened. I would not recommend to use this because an unhardened shackle is bad. And you also see that we don't have a notch here for a locking pole. The only thing, not on this side either, the only thing we have is a small latch here. And if we take a look from above, it fits in that groove there, and the locking mechanism is inside, so I can't see it. So there's no bypassing or shimming this one. But to change the code, you have to turn the shackle like this, 180, and then it's spring loaded. So you have to push it down, scramble the wheels, take it back up, and you have a new code. So we will do that blindfolded. And by blindfolded, I don't mean that I can wear a blindfold, but we'll do like this instead. I will cover it up. So open up the shackle, push it down in place, yes, and scramble. Everyone is on a number, yes, and up with the shackle, turn around, lock it, make sure the lock gets locked. Okay, so Now, scrambled. Let's start out on zeros on all. Okay, start the process. Make sure that your feeler gauge is sharp and have a pretty good tip here, because that will make it easier for you to feel this little tip of the code wheel. Can keep that in frame and take notes of what I get. Okay, start with the first one here. 0, nope. Remember, they are in between the numbers. And what do you know? We have a little dot here between. So I will note that down. 0.5. Next guy. Between 1 and 2, no. 2 and 3, no. 3 and 4, yep. There's our notch, so that's 3.5. Next one. Put it in between two numbers. Nothing. 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 3 to 4. Nope. 4 to 5. Nope. 5 to 6, no. 6 to 7, nope. 7 to 8, nothing. 8 to 9, really going to full lap here. 9 to 0. You know, I must have missed it. Got nothing on this one. This third wheel has been tricky before, and it's really tight squeeze here, so it can be hard to get your feeler gauge inside here as well. No. Okay, we have something here. I think that's the one, 4.5. If not, we will go back to him. So 0 on the first guy, 0.25, nothing. 1.5, nothing. 2.5, nothing. 3.5. 4.5, nothing. Or do I? Yes, got something. 4.5 as well on that one. So this is what we decoded, and now we need to add 2.5. So this one is a 3. This guy is 6. This guy should be a 7. And also a 7. I'm a bit unsure on this 7, but let's find out. So 3, 6 7 7. Open. I got this one correct. So that is how you open, decode your Abus 165-40 if you lost your code. So for more videos like this, please like and subscribe, and be sure to check out all the videos in my channel if you're interested in lock sport. Thank you for watching. This is the Picky Swede.